Hi, I'm Jovana from Omnius Research. This is the second study in our monthly series on AI native search behavior. The June study looked at how buyers ask AI search about AI search themselves. This one looks at Fintech. 5 sites, 1 month of data, 400 queries, and a finding that reframes what AI search buyer traffic actually contains. We analyzed Google Search Console data from 5 fintech sites, segmented to queries entering through AI mode and AI overviews. We did it for the month of June 2026, and all 5 sites have been anonymized throughout the study as sites A through site E. After filtering out the branded queries, we were left with 385 non-branded queries and 250,880 total impressions. We had 2 segments. We had 2 consumer fintech websites and 3 B2B fintech websites. We do have one methodological note before the findings. We can see what people typed, but we can't see who they were. So any claim about who's asking is a guess based on how the query was worded. Here's the headline finding. We bucketed each query by the intent signal its structure carried. So we have 4 buckets. We have the purchase consideration, and this is named vendor plus capability question. We have the practitioner bucket. This is the multi-clause requirements with role or system terms. We have a learner concept, which is a short what is definitional query, and the ambiguous bucket. In the B2B fintech site pool, queries that are carrying clear purchase considerations signal represent just this tiny 1.2% of impressions. Queries carrying learner concept signal represents 63.7%, and even in the pool most likely to contain buyer queries, most of the impression traffic is from people just learning terminology and not from people evaluating a purchase. In the consumer segment, the pattern is a bit different. Almost 88% of impressions land in the ambiguous bucket, and these are short how-to queries that don't really carry a signal, a clear intent signal. Purchase consideration signal is higher here, it's almost 7%, but that's mostly best small businesses to start style of queries. It's not vendor evaluation. Zooming into the B2B fintech pool by topical category, we have concept lookups, so things like queries like what is embedded finance, what is a fully burdened rate, what is MRR. So these queries and concepts account for 56.7% of impressions, by far the largest segment in the pool. How to process queries account for another 20.3%, and together these definitional and how to queries make up 77% of the impression traffic. Every buyer adjacent category sits below 2%. So, for instance, vendor comparison 1.4%, integrations 1%, enterprise readiness 0.9%. So every category most likely to signal the buyer intent adds up to less than 5% of impressions combined. So concept lookups alone are 10 times bigger than that. And the takeaway is this: the AI native buyer question grammar exists in Fintech AI Search. That's definite. Multi-clause queries with named vendors and capability probes are real, and they are structurally identical to what our initial June study documented. But they account for 1.2% of impression traffic in the B2B fintech pool, and the rest is simply learning. So marketeers who are optimizing for AI search buyer capture in fintech are targeting a real but narrow structural fraction of the pool. And marketers who are reading impression volume as buyer signal are misreading it. So the full study, our methodology, and all 13 categories are at our research section of the website, omnius.so/research. Next month, we're publishing a longitudinal update on the foundation study from June, extending the window from 30 days to 60. From Omnius Research, Jovana, thank you for watching.